What's up, niggas? I know, I came in wild as shit, and I don't care. Y'all see me, your boy got the direct on, I'm chilling, and I hope y'all having a good day. You probably know Smash is one of my favorite games, but it's also one of the games where I'm kind of on and off about it. Like, I played some Melee on the GameCube a lot. Then I just said, fuck it, the GameCube went away, and I didn't really play Wii, so the brawl was kind of hard for me, and I never had the fucking Wii U, because that system fucking sucks. No offense to the people, of course. Now I got the Nintendo Switch. Shit is nice. Smash Ultimate is one of my favorite games, and I wanted to get good. Like, as you're a kid, you don't really care about being great at a game. Like, not most of the people who are like 12. So now when I'm older, I'm like, nigga, I want to get good and beat niggas online. So this is where I'm kind of in the middle and trying to help you guys get better, help yourself, and improve on it. Because they were gonna talk about the topic, how to get better at this fucking game. It's pretty tough. Also, because it's really a complicated game, and I don't want to hear all y'all niggas like, no, it's not. You can just pick it up. No, you can't. You can't learn the fastball in like fucking 3 minutes. The movement is fucking complicated as shit. It's some shit you just have to learn. Yo, and I know it's kind of a complicated mess to get used to. Right? You're like, I love to play traditional fighting games like Street Fighter, Gears, Marvel vs. Capcom. I played a little bit, and just traditional fighters, fighters. Yeah, I don't know, new Dragon Ball game, 2D as well. And then you play this game, and just all your knowledge of that game just doesn't make any sense unless we're talking about frame data. But it's all good. So that's why I'm here to help you. For niggas who are kind of lost and look for some shit to get better, these are the, let's say, 4 topics that really stood out for me the most, and it's, you know, a good way to get started and help yourself get better at Smash. So let's get into it. So the first topic I want to speak about is solo practice. And I know it's hard to hear, and it's really boring as shit. Because you don't want to be practicing alone. You want to be beating niggas online. And I get where you come from, but playing people online and, let's say, looking for things you need to improve on the replays, and it only takes you so far. Because for you to execute it and really practice it, you gotta go offline in the training mode. Let's say you're playing Luigi. You can't have, as Luigi, who's a pretty combo heavy character, or let's say Fox, you can't have loose combos where you're dropping them all the time. You need to be focused, you need to hit them so you can beat your opponent. You gotta test out theories too. You wanna play, or let's say you wanna use plays, you wanna use against your opponent, or know the range of certain moves so you can, let's say, punish when your opponent whiffs. Just easily pronounced for people who don't know what it means. When your opponent misses, you can just hit them again. So you can hit them with a move that's long enough to get in the range. Or let's say you can use a move that's in your range, but just stay out of theirs. But you need to figure those things out in training mode, because online you're gonna get stuck most of the time and you don't really think about that too much. But the first 3 things you need to practice in training mode, alright, in my opinion, that, let's say, is the toughest of the game, is your movement. Let's say the combos. The combos are really weird in this game. I feel like it's not that hard, but because of multiple things in the game, like DI, the other players' decision making, and let's say let's say if a combo is not true in this game, doesn't mean it isn't a true combo. It's kind of weird to say, but that's how it goes there. So I think, and yeah, just combo practicing. That's like the 3 things. But first of all, just know your ranges of your characters and make sure you know everything about your own character. I will, of course, put a couple movement guides and just some little things that help me get a better player down below. I usually watch pro guides. It's little, like, I know their online coaching, I see a lot of this shit. It's bullshit and it doesn't really help you as much. So I don't know if you want to go for the courses, that's your own. You might want to do it, you might don't. But just looking at their videos can give you a lot of information, as well as just watching pro players, of course. But you need to analyze the games good. let's slow them down. Ethan's going too fast for you. If you can keep up, you can keep up. That's nice. But just try new things and search for things and ask things. So let's say the gist of it is, if you want to get better, it starts at one place, and that is the training room. As terrible and annoying as it is, you need it to get better, and you need to put the time in to get better. Okay, the second topic I want to talk about is your mindset. This is a pretty short topic, but this one is that you're gonna need for sure. You want to make sure you're not always looking at a loss from a negative perspective. Instead, look at it as something you can learn from and make it better the next time you're playing. You want to make sure you're not always looking at a loss as something negative. You can look at it from a positive side as well. You just learn from the experience, so next time when you come across a player or come across something that doesn't work for you, you don't get triggered all the time. We see it all the time, and everybody sees it all the time, but people call it out as well, but they just don't want to fix it. Most of the time, if you fix that, it's easy for you to grow as a player. But let me tell you something though, like when you're angry, don't force yourself to play when you're salty or you catch yourself lacking and you're just fucking angry. And you know, I know gamers feel this, but you feel it, you just hold the controller with angry, everything gets on your nerves, it's just everyone else's fault and you can't even think properly about the things you do in the game. What you should do then is just put the controller down, just take it and just say, fuck it, I'm gonna do something else for a little moment. And when you're just more relaxed, you can think about things clearly now, come back to the game. Because when you're playing angry, you don't focus. And when you don't focus, you're gonna make mistakes. And then you're gonna lose more, you're gonna get more angry. And next time you're gonna do this, you're gonna see the controller, you're gonna yeet that motherfucker out of the room. And you don't wanna do that because that shit costs money. You just don't wanna do that. Compare yourself to someone else because that's gonna fuck yourself up, in my opinion. Alright. This, the third topic we're gonna talk about is a little weird, and I don't know if everybody agrees with me or people who have been playing Smash will agree with me, is your opponent. The opponents you're playing is, let's say, it's really weird, or let's say it's a big factor in your growth as a player. If you're playing people way below your skill level, you're not getting better because you already know what they're doing, and basically you're not challenging yourself. If you're playing people way over the top than your own skill level, you're getting bodied all the time and you probably don't even know what's going on. See what I'm going there? You need, let's say you need a middle ground, someone, let's say a training partner who's just right at your level or right below your level, or maybe at the same place, so you can both grow together. Or let's say with multiple people, you can always have friendlies with your friends. Let's say don't judge yourself off that you just need to play that you just need to play pro players, need to play online and need Smash niggas to get better. No, that doesn't make any sense. You can play arena, you can play with your friends, you can do things, but if you want to get better, you need to have opponents in your skill level. And I'm saying play arenas and play with someone more that you can play with more games. Because most of the time in online, you're gonna play one match. If you win, he's gonna run. If you lose, you're gonna run. I know most of the people who play online just don't want a rematch. I don't know what it is, they don't want to do it. It's out of free, or let's say one more match just because of it. No, they run. So you can learn, or let's say analyze your opponent more, so more or less to get better and play better against them, because you can't find it out. You can't find the tendencies. Sometimes some people it takes a little longer. See where I'm going here? You need to get a player or someone who you can play with for a long, so you notice things, he notices things about you, so you need to adapt. Because that's the whole thing with Smash. It's really a fighting game. It's not about combos, or let's say how you, what I said in the beginning, how you move is really important, but that's not what it's all about. It's about how you adapt to the situation you're put in. And if the situation is getting harder and harder and harder, and you keep adapting to it, then you're gonna get better. You're gonna improve. You're gonna be improving. You're gonna become a better player. You know how to react to certain, and just don't. Let's say you can play online. That's not a problem. But just don't rush the matches and don't go off them all the time. Because one Ganondorf player might play like this, another Ganondorf player play like that. Another Captain Falcon plays like this, another Captain Falcon plays like that. So you can't just go about that. It's nice because then you know you're learning all kinds of stuff. I kind of contradicted myself there. Don't go online too much. That's just what I'm trying to say. So, the last topic of this video it's gonna be one you'll probably know or notice by yourself if you've been gaming for a long time, or just maybe if you look back at it. Like, have you just played a game and you just played a game and hours went by just easily? Of course you have. You're a gamer. You're a nerd. You don't leave the house. It's okay. I do too. But you probably won't notice this because you're on autopilot. You just look at the screen and just do what works. And that's the problem with Smash. Smash is such an adaptive game, and let's say a game that changes within every second. Within 10 seconds, Joker has Arsene. You could be winning 2 stocks. Now you're down 2 stocks, and it's an equal game. In 1 second, you make one wrong mistake with an air dodge, and you lost your stock. See, there's no 3 or 4 things you need to be doing to win games. There's a million things you can do to win games. Or let's say not a million, but there's a lot of things you can do to win games. So you need to be focused and think about the moves you're doing. Because if you just autopilot, let's say I'm playing Street Fighter and I know one button is an anti-air. That anti-air works for everything. And that's the thing with Smash. That one anti-air you found then randomly doesn't work all the time. So you need to adapt to it. Think about, okay, doesn't it work now? Then what's gonna work? And you can't be doing that on autopilot because you're gonna be clicking the same fucking button like an idiot. So I'm gonna just give you a few tips how to control your autopilot. Or let's say just focus on the game more. Like what I like to do, you're gonna be thinking like I'm a fucking idiot, but I usually have let's say if I don't be speaking to my friends or just speaking with someone through Discord on the party, I just talk to myself towards the game. Reason is I'm focusing on what I'm doing, and I'm focusing on what the opponent is doing as well. So let's say he's on the ledge. I'm just talking to myself like, okay, I think he's gonna roll, so I'm gonna put a step back, then I'm a forward smash, just because I want to punish it. See where I'm going here? He jumps in, he's playing Fox. Okay, he's down enough. He can't come back with a side B. He's trying to come up with an up B. So what I'm gonna try to do, I'm gonna try to stage spike him. See? That way you're talking over it like you're a narrator, and you gotta focus on what's going on in the game, or else you can't be talking about it. And that's like an easy way for me to get out of autopilot. You might have other ways. You might be able to autopilot, or let's say just play the game and not autopilot at all. Maybe you won't notice the thing that you're doing. But that's kind of my tutorial on how I got a little bit better. Like I still need to have a lot of growth to do it. Like I'm not a top player or something, but I'm just a nigga who got a little better and just want to share my experience with y'all. So I just want to tell everyone, if you watched it and you liking my videos and you just enjoy it at all, I appreciate you, man. My guy. And I hope you keep on enjoying them. I love to make them, and that's what I wanted. I'm trying to push it out and just get the best content I can. I know sometimes I say 2 times uploading this week, but I fuck up. Or trying to stream multiple times. But sometimes shit's out of control, or I can't just do it. Because for some reason, or maybe I'm a little bit lazy sometimes. But it's all good. It's all good. Sometimes it happens. As long as you're passionate about something, I want to work on it. So I hope you guys have a beautiful day and just do something productive. If you bored as shit, got nothing to do, watch another video. If you don't want to do that, go on Netflix. Last Dance, Michael Jordan, great documentary. Yeah, like, subscribe, have a beautiful day, and enjoy life, man. Peace.